I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. A Newburgh man has been charged with second-degree murder following the death of a man who'd been brutally beaten earlier this month. 39-year-old Abraham Brennan of the town of Newburgh was found unconscious on Johnston Street back on August 9th. His skull had been fractured and he had suffered traumatic brain injury. Brennan died yesterday, a week after the incident, and Newburgh police have now charged 35-year-old Pedro Brown with second-degree murder. Two others, 30-year-old Michael Doty of the town of Newburgh and 27-year-old David Simpson of Otisville, were charged with felony assault. Those charges may be upgraded now that Brennan has died. Police did not reveal any possible motive for the attack. In Cornwall, a woman died last night from injuries suffered in an accident in her driveway. Town of Cornwall police say 68-year-old Virginia Davidson had gotten pinned between the open door of her car and a tree along her driveway at her Armand's way home. Davidson was rushed to the Cornwall campus of St. Luke's Cornwall Hospital, where she later died of her injuries. It's a sign that Verizon's playing hardball with its striking employees. The communications company has begun sending out letters to its 45,000 workers who've been on strike since August 7th, informing them their health insurance and medical benefits will be suspended beginning August 31st if employees are still on strike at that time. Those manning picket lines at Verizon retail and maintenance facilities in the town of Newburgh today were vowing to stay strong despite the company's move.
Some of our members have received letters saying that their health care and dental benefits will expire at the end of this month. People are concerned. We're looking at how we're going to care for our membership. No, our membership is staying strong. We've been through this before. This is as you said, a hardball effort by Verizon. It's not a tactic they haven't used before, and it's been unsuccessful before.
Analysts say Verizon is within its legal right to suspend the benefits. Contract talks are continuing with no word of any progress. Verizon says benefit cuts are needed to counter the sales decline in its landline business. Officials with the Communication Workers Union say they're being victimized by corporate greed. Police in Monroe say they may have solved a series of local crimes with the arrest of a 22-year-old village resident. Jeremy Murray was charged with the armed robbery of Tin Tin Chinese restaurant in Monroe back in May of 2010. Police say Murray was one of two masked men who stole the restaurant's cash register. Murray also faces charges for allegedly selling heroin and stealing a purse, and he's a suspect in 4 area commercial break-ins where cash and electronics were taken. Town of Newburgh police are looking for the man who robbed a local restaurant at gunpoint last night. Fu Chow Restaurant on Route 9W in the Middle Hope section of town was the target of the lone gunman who walked out with an undisclosed amount of money from the cash register. A memorial service was being held late this afternoon at the Orange County Arboretum in Hamptonburg for Ruth Blackburn Ottoway, the co-founder of Ottoway Newspapers, who died August 6th at the age of 101. Ottoway Newspapers previously owned the Times-Herald-Record. Ruth Ottoway served on the newspaper's board of directors for 43 years. Ruth and her late husband James established a foundation that made contributions helping establish and support numerous organizations, including Orange County Community College. What can we look forward to seeing in this week's edition of 845 Scene here at Record Online? Times-Herald-Record Arts and Entertainment editor Timothy Malcolm is here with a sneak peek.
Thank you, Tracy. This week on the 845 Scene show, the Warwick Valley Jazz Festival opens. We're going to tell you where you can go this weekend to check out jazz music, and we'll give you a taste of what you might be expecting. Speaking of tastes, there's a great bacon egg cheeseburger out there in the Hudson Valley. We're going to tell you where you can sink your teeth into that. Plus, some stage shows are closing, some others are opening. We'll tell you more about those things. And as a special treat, you're going to listen to me sing with Patrick Swayze. Oh my God, the 845 Scene show's coming up tomorrow on 845scene.com. Back to you, Tracy.
The threat of a shower or two returns after today's great weather. Tomorrow will be partly sunny, but there will be the chance of a passing shower or thunderstorm late in the day. The highs will reach the mid-80s. Friday will be cloudy with showers or thunderstorms likely. The highs will be up around 80 degrees. Keep checking back here at Record Online for news when it breaks, and pick up tomorrow's Times-Herald Record for a complete wrap-up of news, sports, and entertainment. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.